Hi, this is Wuffy Duff, broadcasting from the Vinyl Vault. The fourth installment of the show, which is going to be featured, is Novelty Records. So we're going to hear some tunes that are a bit bizarre, a bit strange, but guaranteed, I believe, most of them anyway, to bring a smile to your face and a little chuckle or laughter. So without further ado, we progress with the Novelty Records show. Okay, we're going to dig back a while now, I believe to the mid-1950s. This is one of the first novelty records of some recognition for the period. This gentleman went on, one of them anyway, to make good novelty records through the 60s and 70s, and I believe early 80s as well. I'd have to check the vault for some of these other records, but here's one I'm sure that some of you older folks will recognize.
We interrupt this record to bring you a special bulletin. The reports of a flying saucer hovering over the city have been confirmed. The flying saucers are real. Real where I feel what my heart can't conceal. That was the Clatters recording Too Real. We switch you now to our on-the-spot reporter downtown.
Come on, baby, let's go downtown.
Take it away, John Cameron.
This is John Cameron downtown. Pardon me, madam. Would you tell our audience what would you do if the saucer were to land?
Duck back in the air!
Thank you. And now the thin gentleman there.
What I'm gonna do is hard to tell.
The gentleman with the guitar. What would you do, sir?
Take a walk down over the street.
Thank you. We return you now.
This is Duff, your outer space disc jockey, with a request for Earth.
Earth Angel.
That was the Pelicans' Outer Space recording Earth. I've just been handed a bulletin. The flying saucer has just landed. We switch you again downtown.
Here we are again. We have with us Professor Sir Cedric Fentingmold of the British Institute. The professor is approaching the saucer to see if there's possibly any sign of life aboard.
Well, I'm sure something. Are you there?
I hear you now, yeah. But you can't come in.
That was Laughing Lewis's record, Knocking.
This is John Cameron on the spot. And now I believe we're about to hear the words of the first spaceman ever to land on Earth. And now, here are the bowl scores.
4-3, 6-2, and 8-1.
The impact of seeing the first spaceman has this reporter reeling.
Here I go reeling.
That was the Clatters again, with their big one, Uh-oh.
This is John Cameron again downtown. The spaceman has returned to his ship and is taking off. We return you now to our studios.
The flying saucer has gone. There is no threat of an invasion. However, the flying saucers are still around.
Oh my goodness, that was Norman and Goodman. Norman, I don't know whatever became of him, but Goodman went on, as I spoke of earlier, to make novelty records in the 60s, 70s, and early 80s as well. Classic, one of their first records, I believe possibly their first. It's The Flying Saucer. You may have noticed break-ins with tunes that were popular in the mid to late 1950s. All right, moving right along, we're going to change gears up rather in a totally different way. This here is Grandpa Jones. You may remember him from Hee Haw.
The other night and I thought he'd treat her too.
He wouldn't hurt one single thing, though he was very fine. One night I saw a big fat coon climb up in a tree. I called old Rattler right away to get him down for me. But Rattler wouldn't do it because he liked that coon. I saw them walking paw in paw, later by the light of the moon. Oh, here Rattler, go, go, here Rattler, go. Oh, Rattler from the barn, here Rattler again. Now Rattler's dead and gone like all good dogs do. You better not act the dog yourself, or you'll be going there too. Here Rattler, go, go, here Rattler, go. Oh, Rattler from the barn, here Rattler again. Turn the pump loose now, let's go. Here, woo, get him, go, go, see. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, here Rattler, go, go, here Rattler, go. Oh, Rattler from the barn.
Double time now, double time. Alrighty, that was Grandpa Jones with the story of Old Rattler. I just threw that in there. Had a little bit of an Appalachian flavor to it. Told the story of a rattlesnake situation. But anyway, we're going to move along with something in a country pop vein now. A little bit later, in 1973, I believe. This one you may recognize as well. Certainly probably more than that last one. That was truly bizarre. This is... Let's see if I can line it up here. This is Ray Stevens.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over there by the tomatoes, and here he comes, running through the pole beans, through the fruits and vegetables, naked as a jaybird. And I hollered over at Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" And it's too late. She'd already been in since.
Here he comes.
Boogie dad, boogie dad.
There he goes.
Boogie dad, boogie dad.
And he ain't wearing no clothes.
Well, yes, they call him the street.
Boogie dad, boogie dad.
Fastest thing on 2 feet.
Boogie dad, boogie dad.
He's just as proud as he can be. His anatomy, he gon' give us a peek. Well, yes, they call him the street.
Boogie dad, boogie dad.
He likes to show off his physique.
Boogie dad, boogie dad.
If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
This is your Action News reporter once again, and we're here at the gas station. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was just in here getting my tires checked, and he just appeared out of the traffic. Just come streaking around the grease right there. Didn't have nothing on but a smile. I looked in there, and Ethel was getting her cold drink. I hollered, "Don't look, Ethel!" And it's too late. She'd already been moved. Flashed her right there in front of the shop absorber.
He ain't rude.
Boogie that, boogie that.
He ain't good.
Boogie that, boogie that.
He's just in the mood to ride in the nude.
Well, yes, they call him the street.
Boogie dad, boogie dad.
He likes to turn the other cheek.
Boogie dad, boogie dad.
He's always making the news, wearing just his tennis shoes. Guess you could call him unique.
Once again, your Action News reporter in the booth at the gym covering the disturbance at the basketball playoff. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. Hey, Tom, I was just going down there to get Ethel a snow cone. Here he come, right out of the cheap seats, dribbling, right down the middle of the court. Didn't have on nothing but his PA. Made a hook shot and got out through the concession stand. I hollered up at Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" And it's too late. She'd already got a free shot. Grandstand. Right there in front of the home table. Well, yes, they call him the street. Here he comes again. Who's that with him? Ethel! Is that you, Ethel? What do you think you're doing? You get your clothes on! Well, yes, they call him the street. Ethel, where you go? Ethel, you shameless hussy!
Oh yeah, that was a top 10 hit from Ray Stevens. Was released during the height of streaking, which was a phase in this country enjoyed the earlier part of the me decade, approximately from about 1972 through 1976. We had streakers show up everywhere, even on the Academy Awards, wearing nothing but a smile and a pair of sneakers. But anyway, that was the talented Ray Stevens. He wrote serious songs as well, and had pop records going back all the way to the 1950s, late 50s, I believe. But here we go with another song, or a piece from the early 1970s. Many of you counterculture people will recognize this. These albums were a staple of many of our existence at the time, and the single was probably their highest charter. They had a few. But here comes Cheech and Chong. That must be the music of Alice Bowie.
My mama talking to me, trying to tell me how to live. But I don't listen to her cause my head is like a sieve. My daddy, he disowned me cause I wear my sister's clothes. He caught me in the bathroom with a pair of pantyhose. My basketball coach, he done kicked me off the team. Wearing high heel sneakers and acting like a queen. The world's coming to an end, I don't even care. As long as I can have a limo and my orange hair. And it don't bother me if people think I'm funny. Cause I'm a big rock star and I'm making lots of money. Money, 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 money. I'm so bloody rich. I own apartments and shopping centers. I only know 3 chords. What's fever? Feel I said turn that thing down and get ready for school. Hey! What are you trying to do? You ruined my record, man. I just bought it. I don't care what you just bought. You get your little fanny perpendicular and get ready for school. I'm not going to school. What do you mean you're not going to school? Just what I said. I'm not going to school. And why not? Because I'm sick. That's why I'm not. Sick? You're sick, all right. What's wrong with you now, Prince Charming? I got an earache. Earache, my eye. How would you like a butt ache? Now get your little fanny out of that bed and clean up this room. It looks like a pigsty. You hear me? All right, that's enough. That's enough. You pushed me far enough, young man. You're getting punished. Now stand up. No. I said stand up. I let go of my hair, man. Now, young man, I have talked to you and talked to you and talked to you till I'm blue in the face, and I'm done talking to you. Good. Does that mean you're done spitting on me, too? Shut up. I'm not done talking to you. Now turn around and bend over. What are you going to do, you pervert? Pervert? Why you snotty? Oh, shut up. I haven't even touched you yet. Now, want you to know this is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me.
Oh, wow. That didn't even hurt.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow. What are you trying to do, tickle me?
Tickle you? Yeah, I'll tickle you. Ow! Oh, hey, tickle, huh? Come on, tickle. Come on, laugh it up, funny boy. All right, are you going to do what I tell you?
Yeah.
You going to talk back to me?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, no.
All right. Then you get your clothes on and get your little butt ready for school. Right now, you understand?
Yeah.
All right.
That was pretty much business as usual for Cheech and Chong back in the mid-1970s. That was their classic routine, Earache My Eye, featuring music by Alice Bowie. I don't know, two glam campers if ever there was one. All right, we're going to go with something just a tad different now. Let me see. We'll bump it up to the mid-1980s. This was a platter hit in jukeboxes mainly and got a lot of play in the clubs at the time. Novelty record, certainly very successful, and I think what it did was conjure up a lot of positive slapstick imagery in folks' mind. Here we go with the Jump in the Saddle Band.
Sit still, we can't sit down. We don't like to fight and we don't like to scuffle. We dance all night doing the curly shuffle. Hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo. Well, yuck, 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 yuck. What is he? What is he? Well, we never miss a chance. We get up and dance and do the curly shuffle. Well, me and my friends love Larry and Mo. We love Curly's brother Shemp and his fat clone Joe. It's such a delight to boogie and hustle, dancing all night doing the curly shuffle. Hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo. Well, yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, nice guy. Well, we never miss a chance. We get up and dance and do the curly shuffle. That's right. Comedy classics on late night TV. Those knuckleheads love to get in a scuffle. They push and they shove, doing the curly shuffle. Hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo. Well, yuck, 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 yuck. Look at the grouse, look at the grouse, look at the grouse, look at the grouse. Well, we never miss a chance. We get up and dance and do the curly shuffle. Right, we do the curly shuffle. What'd you say? We do the curly shuffle. That's what I thought you said.
All right, that was the Curly Shuffle by the Jump in the Saddle Band. I thank you for joining me today. This is Wuffy Duff signing out. Take care, peace, love, and nutty rock and roll!